Hey DOT community, this is Alon coming at you with a Getting Hell Finally Sunday night live stream. It's going to be awesome. Been doing some grinding today with all my 1-stars that I've been grabbing, but I definitely have great news. I got a 4-star Relic today, so I was saving that for the stream. It's going to be awesome, so we're going to be loading that up. But besides from that, though, I do want to show off that I need to catch up for missing my goals yesterday in where I wanted to be in the event. So, of course, I'm going to get well over into the 20,000s tonight and finish up the rest of my souls tomorrow. So here I am at the bottom of my list at 14.5. Like I said, I'm going to get up in there in the 20s. I can't be letting my team down. I got to make sure I hit my minimum of finishing 28. But a plus, you know, we got to be doing over 28, so got to get that done. A lot of players here doing one heck of a job, especially all the ones that are over 30. Shout out to you, Squigs, Rockslide, Yoshizune, Cygnus, Alina, Reaper, Disaster, which is Michael Marlowe, but shh, don't tell anyone. Pulse, Gary, ES Vine, Mucus, Inky, Tox, Bellfire, Train, Fat Heed, Medic, Superbach, Mark B, Billsy, First Hawkage. MT Valor's almost at 30k, and plenty of others will be coming. Super shout out to all of them, though. They did an amazing job. Not saying that everyone else didn't do an amazing job, too. But still, above and beyond. And I know a lot of these other players are doing probably above and beyond sometimes of what they normally do in events. So, everyone here I'm referring to that. So, but I'm going to get in there. What's up, King Joshua Leonard? Look what we got here. Oh gosh, here we go. Zeus, there we are. What's up? Yeah, oh, Real Hands let me know. Okay, here we go. We also have Discord open, Real Hands in Discord. What's up, Real Hand?
Not much, how's it going?
Good. But Real Hand was saying, did you know Hell was in the event? You can finally get one? Yeah, we're going to get one tonight. What's going on, Dylan?
Nice.
What's up, Alex? I did get my Athena. We can start the stream off with that, actually. Alright. So my old Athena, I just can't tell which one's which. Armor piercing and health. I think this is my old one. Spearman armor, Spearman health. Oh, wow.
Oh, you got the good one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, so that's definitely what I wanted. I wanted to get a good Athena roll. So.
Yeah, I got that one as well. Hoping to make her a good land defender or something today.
Interesting. So that's awesome. Definitely get rid of the other one. But, and then I'm definitely going to grab Hell tonight. It's going to be awesome. So stick with me, DOT community, especially all the replay watchers after the fact. I know you're there. And I hope you're enjoying the all the DOT content that's been being put out over this weekend. There has been a lot of live stream. What's up, Tag Her? Pisces Shark, what's going on? Just finished up at 25k souls about 10 minutes ago. Very nice, Leonard. Alright, so. We're going to kill that 1 star because it literally has 1 battle left on it. And then we're going to jump into the 2 stars. Gone fishing. That's Rides Mini. We'll go super easy. Not with Athena. Frank Jackson, are you reading any of this? Yes, Frank, I am. You broke down and got Zeus, Rob Lincoln. Oh my gosh, you broke down. It happens. It does happen.
He is very shiny.
Yeah, he is very shiny. Procrastinating, that's right. As per the usual. Where am I in the event, Pisces? I'll show you in a second. I'm over 14K. I'm going to be getting into the 20,000s to make up for yesterday here on the stream tonight. I do have 1.5 3 stars and 1 4 star that I pulled today, which is pretty amazing. And then I have a bunch of 2 stars we'll use as well, probably like a good 7 of those, something like that. So, and I'm about to pull another relic here anyway because I'm going to get my final 6th relic token here in the event. Yes, procrastinating. You're 15K, nice, Pisces. Depressed gamer, you haven't seen me in centuries. Well, I've been live streaming. Well, live streamed on Friday, Thursday, bunch of videos. I don't know, depressed gamer. Maybe I just haven't seen you on my live streams. This is where we are officially, Pisces. 14,599. But now that we're getting a crowd in here, let's see how many more 1 stars do I have left. Just 2. But don't count them. Too many. 3. So looks like we got 6 2 stars left. There's the 1.5 3 stars. And there it is, the glorious 4-star divine offering. Nice. Oops, I didn't select one. What a goof. Alright, so let's go. Freaking Susan. Yeah, Rob Lincoln? The worst part is I was talking stuff about him beforehand. Oh, yeah. Dylan says he's at 26K. Nice, Dylan. Keep up the good fight. What we got here? Yeah, that's all right. Let's see. Hearing that stacking you lose souls when done. What do you hear about this? Well, Frank Jackson, I prefer to just grind 1 relic at a time when I have the time to do so. But when I am really in a pinch for time, and you have to, you know, get those battles in, that's when I'm stacking. So I avoid stacking unless I am really in a time crunch. And then the, you know, not getting that extra 10 souls per... Because when you put 3 event relics on, if you would, use them individually, that's when you see that extra 10 souls or 20 souls. If you're triple stacking 20, if you're double stacking 10, the souls you would get, the base souls you would get when you attack, and when you're only using one relic. People will be mad when the release a Titan that summons Spearman and counters Zeus. Well, I mean, it's kind of obvious at this point that there's always going to be another counter to counter something else, which countered something else. The wonderful chain. Boo, you're so slow, Zalan. I've been grinding mostly, and I'm at 15k. How are you behind me? Also, I only have 1.2 boost. Well, Pisces Shark, I have not done as many battles as you have. That is why. And I have probably more responsibilities in life. But that's just the way it is. And that's why you gotta enjoy it while you can. There are times when I actually have plenty of time to do battling. And I get in 600, 500 battles in a week, something like that. Maybe even more, 700. But this week, very low. Saw I was only just over 200 battles. So. Oh, sorry.
So, what role are you hoping?
Rob Lincoln, drop your militia. Sorry, I wasn't dropping my militia fast enough or at all. Yeah, I know. I'm doing such easy raids that I don't even have to bother doing that. But what were you saying there, Rio? You were saying about
with hell. What are you hoping for?
What is it? The skills that are actually a possibility is what? Is it the offensive or defensive militia? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I mean, if anything, I would go with defensive militia, because I keep defensive militia relics, so I don't see why I wouldn't think that would be a good idea. Because Dionysus would be the other Titan I'd be using that idea and concept with.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's what I would say for hell. Although, if it's going to be an all offensive, I prefer that over a mix. Jupiter says, hey Z, what's up? I went ahead and finished yesterday because of the pressure being put on required finishers in war. Yeah, it happens. You want me to shoot you with some riddles, depressed gamer? I got armor piercing in hell thinking about a straight militia offensive build. Interesting. Yeah, I will, Pisces. You've personally done not exactly 900 battles. That's nice, Dylan. It's a good chunk. Good chunk of battles. And where are you at, Rio Hand? I should have asked you that earlier.
Let me check. Well, I finished the event on Thursday, and I've just been the last few days, but I'm about 30,500 right now.
Wow.
So I basically finished, and then I've just kind of been lazy.
Nice.
So I'm getting my button gear. Trying to get to 32,000 tonight.
Nice. Alright, see you later, Pisces. Do you have the Storm Ring, Zalan? It's an OP relic for hell and works great for Zeus as well. No, I don't have the Storm Ring. Corey. I know I've seen it in a few builds on DOT database, and I'm like, I don't have that one. So,
yeah. I'm missing a lot of the maiden crit relics, and that's kind of why I didn't want to go for 2 apples, just because, like, I don't have the relics to make 2 crit builds, let alone 1. So I figured I might as well just grab one and then pick up another relic I need.
mm-hmm.
So with all the new Titans that came out between last week and this week, or rather new Titans we all got, who are you going to try and focus first?
Well, I mean, obviously, I feel like Zeus is going to be an overpowering, like, gotta get him up as quickly as possible to 51, so I can play with him on offense. But I also feel that I need to be able to build the Lightning Storm spells, and I'm almost there. So that's going to be coming here soon. But until then, I'll just have to be rocking with whatever the few relics that I have that will give the Lightning Storm spells. So,
I think there's a 4-star Midas touch in the event that gives them.
well, yeah,
So
yeah, they do.
One anything.
Jupiter says, "Can you believe someone got finished in 3 hours? I told him he was spreading fake news, but it is true. Goodness, oh wow, Jupiter, that's crazy. That is crazy. Relic. I have a Thorhild that buffs maidens and was just short a little crit. I can drop a 3-star relic now and put on a skeleton ring. Oh. Or one of the Athena and Zeus trying to decide. Oh, Rob Lincoln, that's tough. Sometimes, even if you do get a Titan and you get a semi or totally bad roll, sometimes it'll work out anyway.
I'm gonna leave Zeus on the back burner for a little bit just to see how people end up using him and stuff like that. Gonna go for leveling my second Cerberus.
Oh, really? I need to level up my first one. I have so many attackers. That's the thing. I have only a few. When it comes down to defenders, that's a lot smaller category for me. So.
Yeah, I'm leveling my second Cerberus because my first one, I actually got good spearman rolls on the first one I leveled, but then I realized the best way to use them on offense really isn't using spearmen. So I essentially am like, well, I can build a defensive build with one, and because the rolls for the spearmen don't matter for me as an attacker, I can just build that one just full archers. So
Yeah.
I'm basically converting the one I already leveled into a land defender, and then the new one is going to actually be for offense.
I'm still pretty ill that I haven't been able to get a 4-star whetstone. Thousands and thousands of drops and no whetstone. I got all the other maiden 4 stars. Dougie Fresh, me too. I have yet to get a 4-star whetstone either. Rob Lincoln, so you guys have seen the issue between the storyboard saying Imperial 3 Relic and X skill, and some are getting Imperial 2? Ooh, I have not, Rob Lincoln.
That mean Free Zeus's question mark?
Free Zeus's? Yes, Free Zeus's for all. You heard it here. Rio Hand is responsible for these free Zeus's.
Oh, don't be so modest, Salon. You're the host.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Free Zeus's. It's like the first thing we go to. As soon as we think that there's some sort of imperfection in the game, we immediately need to state it and then demand that we get everything.
Yeah, actually, I have an Imperial, like, mine is, it says Zeus Fury 2, I don't know if that's an Imperial 2-star, like, being pure. I can actually check that. Ugh.
No yawning. We have to keep, we gotta keep it up. Dougie Fresh says,
How I express myself.
My Zeus says Fury 2. Is it Fury 2, 3, or 2? That's a good question, Dougie Fresh.
I mean, I think it should say Fury 2. Or actually, I don't even know, because his first skill is Zeus's Lightning Bolt, so what would be Fury 1? And then the last one's Fury X, which I guess makes sense because it's an X skill for the Imperials, but kind of a bit weird there.
Read. It says Fury 2, but actually gives Tier 3 skill. Interesting. There you go. Thank you, Dang. Does see 3 in the event description. Yeah. Let's take a look at that. Oh, wrong one. Yep, Imperial Defense 3.
Well, I'm checking on the old school Avalos, the armor values real quick, just because like we can compare and contrast what a tier 2 and tier 3 armor roll actually would give you value-wise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a tier 3, yeah, like if you max the level, the tier 2, or the Zeus Fury 2, you actually still are getting a tier 3 Imperial stat. Whether it be health or armor, it is the right percentage. Like a tier 3 armor rolls 44% when at cap, and by contrast, the tier 2 is 36%.
There you go. But thank you for bringing that up. I know that's going to be something people are going to be asking about, or at least curious, or didn't know about it, but now are more informed. One way or another. Soldier's Mini is burning like crazy. I won't even be able to get that last one. What's up, Dro and Julo? Made me check mine to tier 2. Oh. What's up, Rockslide? I'm going to finish Avalos. Sounds silly, but I will get around to Zeus for some reason. I'm excited about Avalos since he's old school and actually better defender than Zeus, in my opinion. Wow, Jupiter. Interesting.
Yeah, if you got an old school Avalos with good rolls, they're really good defenders.
No, Soldier's here. What's up, Soldier? He goes, "Ayy, it's your boy Soul." He's Mr. Opportunity. Because this, that, and the other thing, well, they will give us the opportunity to enjoy some souls. Right, Soldier? So, Stumpy, thank you for joining. Who's actually going to use Imperials with Zeus anyway? Yeah, probably just the noobs. Yeah. Well, most people will, well, it would only be the people that can't throw on maidens. But yeah.
I mean, we really haven't seen a lot of Zeus defenses actually been leveled and tested yet, so for all we know, they could be useful speed bumps on defense. Just throw it, kind of like how Poseidon, you want a small number of Storm Maidens in a Poseidon defense, but you want the majority of the Imperials. Could end up being like the inverse of that, where you want almost all Storm Maidens with 1 or 2 Imperials thrown in there to just mess them up. We don't know.
Yes. Alright, so it's 9:52 p.m. Eastern, and I know I'm gonna have to get to bed early. Well, not early, but I'm gonna have to get to bed at a half decent time tonight because I gotta wake up for work tomorrow. Super early, but I want to get these souls in. Gotta get it in. Gotta get my hell. Gotta check her out. John McGinnis, how we doing? I'm doing good. Oh, you're out celebrating your 19th birthday today, so it's been a long day. Well, congratulations, John McGinnis. And happy birthday. I think that Imps will be the only way to make Zeus a viable defender, holding up troops for Omegas and spells. Yeah. The nerds that think it's best to only use troops that are buffed with the buff titans. Alright. Sorry, I had to read that twice. I thought I read it wrong. Still wrong regardless of whether you use imps on build or not. Yeah, there you go. Someone with a test account should see how many lightning storms drop on defense. There you go. Soldier might. You pulled your 10k DGs a couple days ago. You got Chernabug. Wow, Slumpy, that's pretty nice. Found a Max Zeus and battled it to see what would happen. He's not bad. But yeah, let's see if I got that hell yet. No, I'm at 15-3. I don't think so. I did get another ancient token though. And 300 divine gems. Nice. I'll get hell at 18. Let's see what happens. Oh, Drew Angelos, the event isn't over tonight like it normally would be. You have all day tomorrow as well. to play. 1 star with the token. Boo-hoo-hoo. It was bad. Hashtag blame Godan. No. Let's see. You getting all 28Ks? Oh yeah, John McGinnis. I will be getting all 28. I saved 1.5 3 stars, and I got a 4 star just the other day. I guess maybe I should bust that out. It's like the middle of the stream. Okay? Here, you want to see something that's cool? With this 4 star, we're gonna do this right here. We're at 29th place right now. Okay, we're gonna influence the rank so much because we're gonna be a few thousand in between some of these other ranks. So I knew when I got on stream tonight, I was like, man, if I put down like, you know, a good 8 to 10K in comparison to what other people are putting in right now at this point of the event, I was like, I'm actually going to personally be able to make the team jump a few slots just because of how tight all these numbers are. Yeah, 451. So, 1,451,000 just to get in top 50. Absolutely crazy.
Oh yeah, War's been climbing a bit today.
Yeah, so what does it look like? What are you guys at right now?
We're at 75 right now.
Wow.
I think we were around 100 earlier today.
Nice. Well, yeah, that's where War and Legends have been pretty much the entire event have been just hovering around that 100 mark. So we got the 4 star. Make sure nothing happens, and we take the easiest and most likely the fastest battles to take care of this 4 star.
Oh yeah, so what relics are you going with for your Greek relic tokens?
The apple and the Time Worn doll.
Nice.
Made that decision definitely a few days ago.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because I already have an apple already and I wasn't doing anything with it. But that's because I really wasn't super excited about my Athena. But now my Athena, the new one, obviously we saw in the beginning of the stream, is not as bad as the first one. Hit your mini rock slide. Normally Monday, but they said it will be this week, and I don't think they'll release it at 7:30 p.m. Tuesday. Yeah, I don't know.
That's why I'm thinking it's not this week tomorrow, but the Monday after. Which to an extent is kind of better, because Conquest Battle drops.
So Stumpy wants me to quad stack. Quad stack? Like ballers do? Oh, I don't know. Gonna lose out on all those souls. Oh, man. What's up, Brian Dugan? Oh, Dale Dyer, Legends up to 68 now. Wow, okay, so Legends is pulling up. Crazy Joker says, yo, did someone say quad stack? Yeah, well, I got the 4 star on. I pulled a 4 star today, which was pretty awesome. I can't quad stack anyway. Dionysus doesn't even have enough slots for quad stacking.
So what you gotta do is you gotta fuse them up to enough that you can quad stack, right?
Well, yes, of course. I have a few. What's it called? event starts where I was quad stacking, and I would throw that into the thumbnail because it is impressive to quad stack. Whenever you do, if you ever do get an opportunity to quad stack, it does feel good. What's up, BMT? King Josh still says to quad stack. Oh, man. Ian Rogerson says, I went double apple on both accounts as neither account can use any of the other relics. Yeah. Check for Portal Stone relics. Actually, we'll take these. Dougie Fresh says, we have fallen from 6th to 13th in the last 12 hours. Tomorrow is going to be absolutely insane. Wow, Dougie Fresh. Sounds like you're pumped for it, though, as insane as it will be. And that is good. Okay, so just the one. Alright, well, we won't worry about that right now. What's up, Ice? Where is my alliance currently in the standings? I will show you in just a second. I'm just blasting through as many quick raids as I can, especially with this 4-star relic. Super easy raids that I don't have to be super concerned about. And losing troops. Even when I'm not dropping all my militia like I should. What's up, Mig? Anyone have opinion on the crown? Oh, are you talking, Brian? Are you talking about the crown for the choice of relic? I think it just depends on if you have the Titan or not. Some people don't use all the Omega buffing relics that come out with each one of the gods. So some players will tell you that some of the Omega buffing god relics aren't as good at all, in comparison's sake to actual other relics, where you will get better bang for your buck. More or less, all 3 skills will be good and benefit you.
The crown especially, because like you don't have Omega Imperials, the skills you're getting out of it are 20% Titan crit and 18% troop health. And if you compare that to, like, say, Dionysus's, like, grapes in the event, you get, like, 24% Titan and troop fire resist and 50% archer damage. So, I mean, like, the Titan critical is kind of just meh, and the troop health really isn't that good either.
Yeah. I mean, 2 out of 3 skills on a relic is good, but really what you're looking for is the 3 out of 3 usefulness. So, get that 3 out of 3 usefulness out of your relics, and you're really benefiting. That's really where the major benefit of looking at what relics are going to be really helpful for your Titan build and troop setup. Thank you, Tracy Joker 42 watching. Don't forget to hit the like button. I do appreciate that. We're just blasting through this 4-star right now. Catching up to everybody else. Crazy needs a raise, Z, for all this promotion. Yeah, right? Yeah, Crazy Joker, you do a really nice job. Do appreciate it. At 60 likes, I'll do a Divine Gem pull. Is that right, Crazy Joker? That doesn't sound like a bad goal. Let's get it there. I do have enough. I did get the 300. And I did get a 4-star XP relic last time. And I don't mind those 4-star XP relics. I wish the 4-star XP relic, though, would be in every calendar. And not just maybe one that drops every once in a while.
Yeah.
If you were catching up, Z, you'd be done. Oh, Rob Lincoln. Ian Rogerson. How to hurt the bank balance. Yeah, what, this event? Yeah, people are saying. I mean, two top 50 team soldiers. What? That's right. This is an expensive event, says Soldier. But Soldier's got that paper. This guy's name's Pop-Tarts.
Oh, and you gotta stop smashing the Pop-Tarts. I need them for breakfast tomorrow.
Yeah, it's alright. I enjoy Pop-Tarts too.
You can't smash them.
Yeah.
You want them whole when you eat them.
You do. What is it gonna drop to 50? Yeah, we'll drop to 50. Oh, there's that event relic token. I mean that god token. I mean that god relic token. Now we're about to 17,000's coming up very quickly. Again, this 4-star is extremely helpful in my getting of hell. I do have a Stormbringer, Crazy Joker. Stormbringer, and it's my highest 5-star that I have when it comes down to level. It's not maxed, but it's 6 going on 7. So, yeah, I have Stormbringer, and I got 2 of the Night Whispers. And actually, it wasn't bad getting 2 Night Whispers, to be honest. There's enough infiltrators that I feel like I can get at least 2 builds, and one of them obviously being Aria, because Night Whisper is a great relic when you get a perfect Aria roll. Which is, a perfect Aria roll is a 5-star Night Whisper compatible roll. Which is no AP, because the Night Whisper gives the Titan 250% AP. And then you're just building crit and damage from there. And it's can be a quite fun time. That's Mini-Me, Zalon. Oh, is it? Pop-Tarts? Nice, Rock Slide.
If it's your mini-you, Rock Slide, does that mean you yourself are a giant Pop-Tart?
That could well be the case. You're out of everything, Jonathan Campbell, but I'm 1,700 away or so away from Zeus. Wow. Okay, well, listen. You still have over a day left. Okay? You will get daily. You still will get at least one more rotation of daily gems, like your daily quests and everything else. So make sure you grab all those. And also at the same time, you're going to get portal stones based on just generating them. So, if anything, just keep the grind up and keep going, because 1,700, well, just do everything you can to keep grinding those souls as much as possible. Probably, 12, 13, or 14 at a time, but you can only do what you can do. Bad Mother Trucker says, "Open that wallet." Is that how problems are solved, BMT? Just get that wallet out. Use that Visa cheat code that Boganor talks so fondly about. Oh, check your other quests too. Most are like 150 gems. That's right, Rob Lincoln. Squeeze. That's how I a lot of times did a lot of my initial finishing up the campaign mode, was because there was times in events where I needed just gems or portal stones, because I was just out of everything, and I wanted to keep going in the event, that is. Probably will, but it will only be $10. Well, Jonathan, if that's the case and you grinded super hard, and at the very end you had to spend $10 to get 3 4-star Titans and all the relics that came with this event, I would be $10 is really not that bad. Divided by 3 4-star Titans, a lot of people would spend upwards of $50 or $100 for one 4-star Titan. Maybe even I shouldn't say that again, because when you spend the $50 or $100 in those events, most of the time they offer 2 4-star Titans. So when people say how much they spend to get a particular Titan, a lot of people don't take into account that there was another Titan offered in that same event. So essentially, you didn't pay that full amount for just that Titan. You did get another one as well. Whether you fuse the other one away or not, I feel the value is still there. So Rob Lincoln dropped 45. Yeah, and of course, it is all based on how much you've saved up from previous events. There was a lot of people that saved up for the Zeus event for a long time. So they're benefiting now with the fact that they probably dumped all their saved resources. And if anything, some of those people may still find themselves in a position where they have to throw in $5 or $10 or $20 into the event to be able to make it work and still be able to get to their goal in time. Especially with this last day being on a Monday, it will make it so that the normal Monday grind of VP and everything else will be, I feel like it'll still be slowed down, because there's a lot of players in these top 50 teams that normally are on the VP hunt on Monday, and they're going to be more concerned about making sure that they still have a secure position in the top 50. That's just me, though. Because this has been the highest soul count event ever. Especially this year. And most likely ever. Everyone takes the green or the plastic. Even strippers take Visa anymore. You're funny, BMT. That's what I did. I had 16 tokens and 26k gems saved and 150 portals. There you go, Jonathan Campbell. And again, when it comes down to how much effort you put into it, when it comes with all the grinding as well, because I'm sure you even grinded. There were situations where you didn't have any event relics on or anything like that, but you still had portal stones left, and you're just grinding just as many battles as you possibly can when the stones are available, so that you're always generating when you're not playing, which is the smart way to play. Opened up Halle Berry Barbershop. Easy ping pong. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just hitting anything as I possibly can as fast as possible, because I feel like tonight can't be too picky about your locations or stick to any one unless you obviously know the other player is active. What's up, the brain? 30k was the highest. Well, 30k was the highest soul count we needed in milestones. Correct. What I meant was highest soul count we've seen for top 50.
For like Alliance total.
Yeah, I'm talking about the totals, not the. Yeah, definitely no. You're absolutely correct, Ian Rogerson. 30k was the highest we ever saw with the first long winter event. Oh yeah, Crazy Joker said. The top teams will be up at 4 a.m. capping like usual, with soul boost loaded. Yeah, right? It's going to be nuts, soldier. I'm wondering if I should make a mini. Is ping pong so much easier that way? Rob Lincoln, it is a bit easier than having to go and hunt them down from other people. But you do have to have 2 devices to do so. So a lot of people do find it difficult because they don't have 2 devices to be able to have the ability to ping pong with yourself, more or less, and not have to worry about having someone else available at the same time. It's more convenience for the player. We have 21 members, we're 25k, and we're like 220th. Ooh, okay, Rob Lincoln. I will give 3 million VP each week. Interesting. All right, you're level 22. Nice. Is that
castle or player level?
Yeah, that's a good question. But I'm trying to figure out exactly how you would say your name. Is it the SL1PG3R? But it might be, what is it? I know how there's like the letter number combinations that actually make an actual name, but I'm trying to figure out what you call. Oh, slip gear. You can do one of my ping pong lands on my iPad. Are you implying that you just switch back? You can have two accounts on one device, but there's the constant switching back and forth between accounts and having to log in and out all the time on the same device. I find that to be highly annoying and would definitely really not recommend that, just because it would just take so much longer to do everything, I believe. But that's fine. I personally am not online Slip Gear, but basically how it works is one of our main recruiters for the Non-Toxic Gamers NTG, which is the letters you're going to see all over the place in the alliances that I hang out with. They are taken care of by D, and that is DEE NTG in game, and then it's High D123 online. So if you want to message her, throw her a message online, if that's the easiest way to talk outside of game. But she does do a lot of the placement, which means obviously taking the information that people give us and show us. When we say show you, screenshots of current season is great, but also at the same time too, when you come into the alliances, you will be held up to a certain particular standard to that alliance's regular weekly goals. So I need Jack the Ripper to decipher that name. Yeah, right? What language are you in doing 3 million VP? Or what language, what league? That's a good question too, Rob.
That's also an important factor.
Yeah, because there's people that are rocking Champion and Masters, or Champion and Elite League, and they're like some of the top 5 or top 10 teams in VP, but it's because people down there, they don't fight back. There's a lot of rolling over going on down there in those lower leagues, because there's a lot of high-level bullies that are down there rocking the show.
Oh yeah, speaking of Jack the Ripper, did you hear about I forget where it was, but they actually took a Shaw that apparently one of the victims were found wearing that had blood and other human samples on it, and they actually are doing a DNA test trying to find Jack the Ripper's descendants.
Oh wow.
Then they're going to try and trace it back, and I think one of the things was they were trying to look into some barber who was a prime suspect way back then.
Nice.
So that's actually still ongoing apparently, trying to figure out who that is.
Soldier says Legends is 68. Sorry, backtracking a little bit. Yeah, Legends is doing really well too, and that is based on the fact that the Legends was put together by D as well, trying to get as many of non-toxic event finishers together as possible. Now, we didn't exactly expect everybody to hit top 50 just because of how brutal this event was going to be, but when you get as many event finishers together as possible, it gives you the highest chances that your team is going to do what they're asked of plus, so it helps. And I know Legends also has, I think, some outside players as well, because soon as we had the third team halfway filled, I think we pretty much opened it up to the public after that. So truth. Yeah, what's up, Shadow Cheese? Yeah, we still have a day and 6 hours left. How much higher can the soul counts get? Can I give D's line ID again, please? It's D. It's High D, HIDEE 123.
And there's no spaces?
I don't think so. Okay, killed off that 3-star. Now we'll do the full one. See where we're at now. Let's see if we're getting close to hell. Because we're getting 140 souls per battle right now with 3 stars. Yep, we got her. So we hit 18. That's good. We're going to pick her up now. Take a look at her. And go, oh! Oh, man. So excited, actually. Let's take a look. Tired, though. So I'm not as pumped as I could be right now. But still very excited to be sharing this moment with all of you. All 50 people that are watching right now. Slap the like button, because it happened. You were here for... You witnessed Zalon picking up his hell. Finally. After months of constant people reminding me that I didn't have hell. Here we go.
Hey, Zalon, did you know hell's in the event?
Oh, one last time, Ryohan. One last time. Oh, yes. Bask in the glory. Here we go. Okay, so I got militia armor piercing and I got militia health.
That's not bad.
So I got the health, but I didn't get the armor. I got the armor piercing. So I got like a half and half hell. That's fine though, because I like hell. She pleases me.
I mean, I think the armor piercing's better than the damage just because, like, Hell's first skill just gives them a flat 50% damage buff already, so if you use troop damage relics, you don't need to worry about AP if you want to use them on the shot offense.
I gotta make sure to take her off. 6 months after the fact. You know, Dougie Fresh, it finally happened, alright? You can't say that everybody always gets every single Titan as soon as they come out. Not everybody.
I feel like we need to, like, create a DOT calendar and just make it on this day in DOT history. Zalon finally got a hell.
Yeah, right? Oh, finally happened. Oh.
Just keep a calendar.
Alright, so switching back. To Dionysus. Truth says that there is no bad hell. Enjoy her, homie. I will enjoy her, homie. It'll be awesome. I didn't get a lot more VP because I started attacking very low level islands since Thursday because of the event. Yeah, it happens all the time. And, of course, that's why we have multiple teams in NTG, that some are more event focused, some are more war focused, some are more building and more concerned about their trying to get leveling up their Titans and Relics than they are really either being on a top 50 event team or being on a top 5 in Legend League war team. So it just depends on what your priorities in the game are and what you're trying to accomplish, and we try to accommodate. That is our goal, is to have a team to fit your wants and needs in the game. Because we definitely in NTG have a mix match or hodgepodge of different types of players. Corey says, that is the truth. There is no such thing as a bad hell. Okay, here we go. Orion Rigel, congrats. Got my first hell today, too. Awesome, right? It's a good feeling, Orion. Where were you when Zalon got his hell? I was just referring to the South Park episode where they did the Stairway to Heaven. Or, what was it? Yeah, I think it was Stairway to Heaven.
One where Kenny was dead?
No, this was a one when the kids built a ladder to heaven. I think that...
Yeah, that's when, Kenny actually died for a while.
Yeah. And they had a guy
They were like, we want to see our friend again.
Yeah, that's right. And it was all about...
In reality, they wanted, $5.
And it was that one singer guy that came around to make songs about horrible things that happened just to make a quick buck, you know. My hell is level 52. Not once have I taken swords into battle with her. I'm sure you're referring to militia. Well, that's good to know. Well, then I won't be concerned then. No, not all our teams are in Legend League. We have 3 in Legend League and 2 in Masters. And we also have a few teams in... I forget if they're in Champion or Elite. But we have a few teams even lower than that. They're like hardcore farming. And or people that don't have time to be putting up VP at all. Because we do have people that sometimes have real life situations that they have to really slow down their gameplay. And that's fine. We do have places for those people as well. Who still want to stay in an NTG team. So...
Did you read what Corey wrote?
You should screenshot your hell and text it to Bo, subtitled, "Where is your Valorn?" Yeah, right, Corey? It's going back. Bo's going to have to take the verbal abuse now. It's going to be bad. See, usually, I mean, I, for the longest time, was trying to get a Valorn, which I had missed out on the first Valorn event. And then, finally, after I got her, then I needed to get a Hell. So, really, right now, when it comes down to, like, Titans that I really want, that I don't have, well, definitely still need I need a Thorg, but I wouldn't be excited about getting one at this point because he's a paladin. Yeah. There's not too many that I can possibly think of off the top of my head right now that I don't have. Like what is it? Urkor? I don't have him. He was from the all the TOP events, but we'll see if he's another major prize if the TOP comes back here in the next few weeks or not. Jupiter says I should get off here and clean him up for church. Alright, well, if you have to, you have to. Dale says I have a YouTube question. How do I change my username? Typically, you can go into, if you're using the YouTube app on your phone or tablet, you can go into that as soon as you click into your the YouTube app. You should be able to see your icon for your channel, whatever it may be, in the top right. when you click on that, it usually, again, could all be a little different on everyone's devices, but it usually comes up with a bunch of options like settings and stuff like that you can explore, and it should be right in there that allows you to change your username. Now, it may still take up to like a day or so for it actually to like pop up and register for everybody that your username is different, but that is the case. That's how you do it. Computer works too. Changing your name and everything else is always in the settings of the actual profile of the account. So if you're on your computer and you open up your go to youtube.com and you are signed into your account, you should be able to click on that the actual icon itself and have access to what I was just referring to. My Zeus event and aftermath, Trashy Athena, okay hell, health and armor on Zeus Imperials, and I pulled a Stormbringer. Not bad. Okay, Lucas Z, not bad at all.
That's really good.
See, you got real hand excited.
Yeah, he said Stormbringer. I don't care about the rest, just Stormbringer.
just Stormbringer. Ulrich is like the Sherman tank, massively armored, and in its heyday was the bee's knees, but now completely outclassed. What, Ulrich? Yeah. Yeah, Shadow Cheese, I want an Ulrich. He's so badass. Yeah, when he marches around the battlefield, it is pretty cool looking, I do have to say. And of course he is the Black Knight. So.
Forget spin to win. Hey, Clarence.
What's up? I hear someone's bonus lines are going pretty quick.
What?
Someone's bonus lines are going pretty quick.
Oh. Who would that be?
I don't know.
Wait, is it me? Wait, what's going on here, Clarence? Whose bonus lands are you attacking?
No one. No one specific. Just... Oh,
well, thank you for joining,
be
Clarence.
back.
It's been so long since you've been able to join a live stream on Voice.
I gotta take care of some business now.
Oh, wow. What's going on, Clarence?
They're capping back.
They're capping back. Oh, Clarence. But, so how was the event for you, Clarence? I'd like to hear your rundown on everything.
I finished.
Well, like, for instance, did you get how was your Athena? How was your Hell? Did you care about anything in between?
Nothing good.
Nothing good at all? So it's
nothing worth mentioning.
All forging and fusing for you, then?
Yeah, one Athena is going to be. I have two now. My Hell, I'll keep and level up.
You will?
When I'm bored.
What? So did you?
When I'm bored.
Did you not have a Hell before?
Nope.
Okay, so this was something. Okay, cool. And of course, are you happy with your Zeus?
Yeah. I'm using it with all maidens, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy, I guess.
Okay, well, that's cool. And I'm sure you have all the appropriate relics, or have been leveling up the appropriate relics for your Zeus.
I'm working on it.
Yeah. Well, did you choose an apple out of the?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
An apple and the Time Worm doll.
Okay. Yeah.
I think what most people chose.
Yeah, it's a very, especially if you did the previous event and got the, for all the people that got 2 Chronoses, it's pretty much the standard that everybody's been doing.
Yeah, for all the people that got 2 Chronoses.
Yeah. because how else were you supposed to get two sets of the a second set of the relics for Chronos? So
Well, when I get my second Chronos, I'll let you know.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, so did you just? Oh, you just collected these relics just in case? That's it?
Well, I'll use it for something else.
Oh, well, that's true. You can. What's up, Grisha George? Thanks for joining. I got Clarence and Rio Hand here on Discord, just for everybody that might not know.
I won't be on for long.
It's okay. Just gotta make sure they know whose voice it is. But thank you, Clarence.
Yeah. I think somebody called me Prometheo earlier.
Yeah. See, you don't want people calling you Prometheo, Clarence.
I mean, at least it's a compliment, I guess.
Yeah.
Apparently, I sound smarter than I am.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. Or Clarence, you might get called Nade, or you don't want that to happen, or you don't want to get called you could be called Nade, or you could be called somebody might think all of a sudden out of the blue you're what's his name?
Don't call me Doom.
I was just gonna say you might be Doom. They might be. Oh, are you Doom? do we know who this guy is? So.
Oh. Someone's getting their Garrison hat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just got my Urkon to level 41.
Ooh. I wonder if he's worth it.
Who, Urkon?
Yeah.
Well, many believe he is in the Titan rotation of defense. So.
He'll be on mine.
You know. Because, especially for Garrison, a lot of people would say that it would be a bit of a goof up between, going from maybe like a Wukong, a Kronos, and then actually a Wukong, a Kronos, an Urkon, and and just being like, oh well, you really don't have to do much when it comes down to switching the troops out for the most part. There, you're just constantly rotating around the different Titans, and the resists can be completely different between all three. So.
Well, there's a really obvious part that Wukong's a champion and Kronos is a paladin. You'll see the flag change.
Well, yeah, the flags do change, but how quickly does someone pay attention when they're going back and forth?
It depends on the player.
True, but Clarence, when the testosterone starts to flow, and that you see that someone has attacked your castle, and that you're going back and forth, and you're going like you do when people are attacking you. How quickly do you check every single time before you click that battle button?
I try to hold back my testosterone.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying.
I don't like troop loss, so I try to concentrate on who I'm attacking and what's his current setup first.
True.
And then I try to remember it for the next time. But.
Yeah. Well, some people are very quick to the punch. What's up, Green Arrow?
Alright, I gotta get going.
Yes, well, thanks for joining again, Clarence.
I just want to pop in and say hi. Say that I'm still alive.
You are still alive, and that everybody does miss you on Discord. So
yeah, just capping land.
Yeah, and taking names. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I got one name.
Yeah.
All right. Take it easy.
See you later, Clarence. Thank you for stopping by.
Yeah, Rio.
Yeah.
Okay. Rob Lincoln has been talking about they need to rework the Champ Titans, something to make them more viable. Yep, I would assume that meaning to the the players that are more all about the troops, and Titans the buff troops.
Yeah.
Grisha George says, I now have 3 hells. I'm going to Zeus today. Well, that's awesome, Grisha George. Yeah, so Rob Lincoln was just throwing that question at the chat. How do we make them the tanks they used to be? I missed the set it and forget it of my farming with your core. Yeah, Rob Lincoln, I used to do that with Ulrich all the time. The set it and forget it. Champion.
Yeah.
Truth
Truth
says,
really
kiss
fair
those
to them.
days goodbye. Kiss them goodbye. See you later.
Yeah. I mean, realistically speaking, there has to be some sort of like progression as your castle gets up, and if Titans were always better than troops, what would be the point in progressing?
Yeah. Green Arrow says, Alon, weren't you supposed to be at 21k souls? Meow. Watch out for D. If so, yeah. She's probably watching the stream right now, keeping a close eye on everything, and being like, now's Alon. I don't see enough souls. What's going on? Yeah. It's alright, though. They're going to be there. I just busted out a 4-star and, 1.5, 3 stars, and I'm into the 2 stars now. Here, let me see where my souls are at. Should be approaching the 20k here, at least. Look at that. 19,485. So I think I started the stream with, I don't know, was it like 13 or something like that? So, yeah, I'm beating Titanium now. I'm going to start passing people. And Green Arrow? Oh, what? You want me to pass you Green Arrow on stream? You can do that. No, I think I'll probably do the latter part of my my grind tomorrow. Just for the fact that that ability still, or the a day still exists to be able to get there. What's up, Wrecking Nomad? Champ health pool upgraded by like 50%, and Infiltrator X skills with critical and armor piercing pool. Maybe. Oops. 1,500 souls away. Yikes. Oh, Green Arrow, don't you worry.
Hey, Prometeo.
Hey, Rio, how are you?
Uh-oh.
Good.
So we were talking about you a little bit earlier, Prometheo, because Riohand, apparently, you two sounds very similar on Discord, and when people aren't paying attention, there's a bit of a
We got mistaken for each other again.
Yeah.
I took it as a compliment. Like, I said it made me sound smarter than apparently I am, but, you know, it happened.
Take that as a compliment.
Yeah.
How are you guys doing?
Good, Prometheo. So, Prometheo, you were on Zaid Gamer's stream the other day, giving out all sorts of good ideas on Zeus, apparently, huh?
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I joined for a while I was working on my.
Well, he
video
cut that section out and made it a separate video that got over 1,000 views. So, that's very notable. The Prometheo way. What's up,
Is
Shane?
that true? He said he published that as a separate part. I saw.
It was a 32-minute video. It was a Prometheo's, info or whatever. It basically made a separate Prometheo's version of Zeus and everything else.
Well, I'll have to thank him for that.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it yet because I was finishing up my video today. And,
I saw that you dropped that too.
Yeah.
Shane Young says,
Yeah.
"This nub." What's going on?
Yeah, I was so deep in the weeds this weekend thinking about Zeus, and I just kind of signed on for Zayd's stream, and yeah, we had a good chat.
Nice. Well, being this event for Zeus has been super epic. Lots of good DOT content here and a lot of good live streams. So,
Oh, yeah. Been a good weekend for it.
yeah. Most definitely. So, let's keep cranking out these 2 stars. Oh, I'm playing some RuneScape, watching the stream. Very nice, very nice. Let's see.
So which skills did you get on your health?
I got a half and half. I got the militia armor piercing and militia health. So 1 defensive skill, 1 offensive skill. So
Yeah, that's what I have on my Dionysus. I feel ya.
yeah, and that's what I have on my Dionysus too. I have a half and half Dionysus too, but because Dionysus is a summoning titan, I still feel like he still has a lot better of an advantage, even though he walks in circles like that we just saw.
Well, Hell has an advantage of being a very awesome maiden type.
Yeah, just too bad I don't have a 4-star whetstone to really take advantage of that yet.
You still don't have a 4-star whetstone?
No, and I'm not okay. And see, that's gonna be the still that is that gonna be the official new thing that replaces my.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
You got to do a new front page for when you get one of those. And I'm betting it falls during the contest. I'm betting you'll get a drop.
Nice. Shane here says that he's starting his new job tomorrow as an HVAC dispatcher. Nice. That's a great type of job, working with HVAC. They always have work. Whether it's your heaters or your air conditioners, one way or another, they're making sure you're comfortable. Let's see here. Roft says, how do I do voice chat with you guys? Well, you would have to join the Discord server. We do have, let's see. We got some people in the waiting room. Work and Pulse. Wonder if they, hey, Prometheo or Rio Hand, do you want to drop up there and see if either one of them are interested in coming down and talking?
Sure, I can do that real quick.
Yeah, thank you. I'll drag them down if they want to come down. Show my hell again? Okay, yeah, sure, I'll show my hell again. Yeah, just...
Warwick wants to come up.
Alright, cool. I got it. Uh-oh, did I do something wrong? What happened there?
Prometheo, either just checking something.
Did
you touch Prometheo at all?
No, Prometheo disappeared and so did the other guy.
Well, Prometheo's still on the server list, so you didn't kick him from the server, so that's not what happened, and Warwick is too. I think they just randomly disconnected at the same time.
Wow, that was weird. Alright, let's go take a look at Hell again. What's up? Thought you could get away? Hell? No, that's right. I got you. Finally. And here we go. Militia armor piercing and then the militia health skill.
Okay, Warrior just managed to reconnect to the waiting room if you want to try moving him again.
Yeah, that's alright. And Prometheo, too. Interesting.
Yeah. It was weird.
It was. There we go.
How do you say that? Warwick?
Yeah, work. Are you, can you hear us? Maybe? Make sure to change up my Titan and not just blindly hit battle.
So I do owe Drumadiddle a shout out. The top ranked build that I showed for Zeus in my video is one that he suggested, and based on him including Steadfast Stand in there, I paid a little extra attention to that relic, and it is really a good one. We need to get that in an event.
Okay, nice. And work, you finally got it. You got it taken care of there.
Yeah.
Awesome, and we can hear you good, so that's great.
How you doing, Warwick? You done with the event?
Yeah, my main is done. My mini's like got a few more battles and it'll be done too.
Oh, Ian Rogerson, you're mentioning that actually that is the worst hell you can get just because the maiden damage doesn't come till 50-1. Oh, I did not know. Was the maiden damage also could have been flip flopped around with the AP, and I could have gotten it earlier?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, having maiden damage come late is kind of painful.
Okay. Duly noted. Because sometimes the skills are like locked, and then sometimes they're locked, but they can flip flop either or.
Kurt's getting a little zealous there.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. So, I just thought of an idea for a jingle. It would be, what would you do for a 4-star relic? So, just random.
Well, what would you do for a 4-star relic?
I should say, what would you do for a 4-star event relic? Because that's what it would be. Zalon's girl. Oh, jeez. That's funny. Crazy Joker changed the name of his account here that I've been hitting. That's funny. So where are we at now? Just about to hit 20K. We're gonna keep rolling along. We don't want D freaking out or anything. Having a conniption.
Yeah, I'm 50 fights away from finishing, and then I guess D's telling us that we have to keep going after that.
Well, I mean, when it comes down to like pulling event relics, I wouldn't say that you're like, you're being told to spend money, but you are being told that you should be. I think they moved the minimum up to 29 or something like that. So I think there's another at least 1,000 minimum increase, if not pushing a little bit more than that. So, but there's
I'll just keep raiding,
Yeah.
Now, I wonder if they're going to overlap the Fusion event with the end of this event on Monday. That would be interesting. Or if they're going to just wait until Tuesday for Titans Unleashed.
Well, think about this. They have to come up with an extra day's worth of content for this week because Conquest does not start until Friday. So, they're not...
Yeah, exactly. It's probably just going to be the filler.
You know, so if anything, they can actually do a Fusion event on Tuesday. You'd have Fusion event on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then do something on Thursday, like maybe a pull event for 24 hours, and then you're good to go for Conquest.
Yeah, I'd be happy with a 3-day Fusion event. That'd be good.
They're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna do that.
I hope they wait till after Conquest, honestly.
I said the same thing, but I do have a feeling that the Fusion event will come before Conquest because of the way the previous Fusion event happened before Conquest. They like to do things the same a lot of times.
Yeah, look, I mean, I think you get a Fusion event in connection with Conquests, and then you're going to be full again on your Titan Hall right away. So, you know, it's almost like the Fusion event doesn't do a whole lot.
Well, some people say that after Conquest, it's very much like a Fusion event, but just with no boost. Corey says, I'd still upgrade your hell ASAP, Zalon. She is a crazy badass attacker and gets me greens too. Yeah, would not doubt that. I'm sure that this stream is in the second hour and still no talk of food. Well, it's been... Yeah, it's probably in the second hour. But, no talk of food yet.
I mean, we did talk about Pop-Tarts for like a minute or two earlier.
Yeah, but it wasn't too intense. The Pop-Tart talk.
Now you're making me hungry.
Yeah.
Now, Ian Rogerson says, I'm not saying Zalon's hell is bad. Only that it takes more time to get the main damage kicking. Yeah, it's true. It does. Roft, now where do I find your link? I just signed up for this Discord. Oh, okay. Sure. Let me see.
So I'll put it this way as far as that damage goes. I had a Momesh drop on a daily pull after I'd been playing the game for maybe 2 months, and so I really didn't have the castle level to make it shine, but especially because the damage skill was the last one. And I mean, it took me forever to get her leveled. I'm sure that you'll do hell faster because you're farther along in the game, you have more fusion food. But you know, for an early player, that can be really tough to deal with.
This is true.
Because getting a Titan to level 51 when you don't have the fusion food is challenging.
Whoop. Stupid commercial. Here we go. There's the Discord link. As soon as you get in, just go to the Discord waiting room because most people don't have clearance just to hop into any of the voice chat rooms except for the general and like the waiting room.
Oh yeah, with Wrecking Nomad's suggestion of food and Shane Young's Pop-Tarts intensifying, I think I'm gonna get off, go eat some Pop-Tarts, and pass out.
It's Pop-Tart time. Oh, nice.
I mean, I got like those split ones that are like a limited time thing they're running, where it's like half one type of Pop-Tart, half the other, and the ones I got are like half cheesecake flavored Pop-Tarts and half strawberry Pop-Tarts.
Alright, I see how it is.
It's really good. Plus, I got an exam at 8 a.m., so I gotta get soon.
Oh, the old trusty 8 a.m.s. Alright.
Yeah, I think it's a probabilities operations research I have it in, which is essentially just statistics and VBA and modeling systems.
Nice.
Also, I think Pulse is trying to get added to the chat. He's like tagging people in the chat. Anyways, good night.
All right, cool. What's up, Pulse?
Hello.
You're on the live stream, Pulse. You've made it.
For the first time.
That's right. So everybody can hear your voice.
It's 3 a.m. in the UK. 3.
Nice. So another one of the strong UK viewership. Thank you for sticking with us. So do you normally stay up like this, or is this just for a special occasion for the Zeus event?
No, I'm actually on the night shift. I'm working nights tonight.
Oh, okay. So we do attract a lot of the third shift UK workers. I'm telling you, we do. Because we got what is it? Tox definitely works the night shift on occasion, and then of course Fury definitely works the night shift on the regular. So that's pretty awesome. Now, Pulse, are you able to play while you're at work or no?
Only when I go on my breaks, really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because you know those lucky few that get to play while they're working.
Yeah, I've seen the screenshots.
Yeah. Oh man. So how are you doing in the event, Pulse? I think you're if I remember correctly, you're in Hammer as well.
Yeah. I think I've done just over 34,000.
Oh wow! Now this is definitely has this been the most the highest event for yourself personally for Souls?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Yeah. And how long have you been playing, Pulse?
About 2 years now, I think.
Okay, so you're okay. So you've definitely been through the gauntlet of events. So definitely, I just wanted to, just in comparison, because when people go through an event like this, and if you've only been playing for maybe a year or less, you know, you haven't seen what it's been like years ago, you know, and the way the events used to be set up. So.
Yeah, we used to get more 4-star Titans.
Yeah.
From an event, didn't we? 3 at a time.
Yes. It's been a while since we've gotten 3-4 stars in an event. Probably the last time was probably Odin before this. I could be wrong on that, though.
Yeah.
But,
I think Odin's the one that's going to get the chop.
Yeah.
And Maxed Odin is a goner.
Oh, yeah?
Into Zeus. Yeah.
Hmm. Ian Rogerson says 3 a.m. here in Scotland. Need to go to sleep. Oh, thank you, Ian Rogerson. More of the UK crowd. Nice.
Well, it was good joining you, Zalon. I'm going to drop off, but I'll see you around.
All right, Prometheo. I'm probably only going to be streaming for just a little while longer anyway myself. So I do appreciate everybody joining in though tonight here on Discord. So see you.
Good stuff. You have a good night.
Yeah, see you soon, Prometheo, and great video. Yeah. Well, since it was the first time you were on, Pulse, that's why I had to make sure I asked you a few questions about what's your DOT situation. So, because it's always nice to know which kind of where you are. It's like this for like Harry Potter. It's like the sorting hat. You know, you find out what kind of player you are. You know.
I spent quite a long time in Dragons building.
Okay.
Farm.
Excellent. Well,
Yeah.
Dragons definitely it was still competitive though when it came down to events, because a lot of times they would still try really hard to either get in that 4K gem range or the top 100 sometimes in some events. So they definitely have the will to throw down on battles or even gems for portal stones for battles, you know. So it's not like being in Dragons was like not being on an event team. It was just the It was just the how the consistency of types of players. So that's awesome, though.
Yeah, good time in Dragons.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you enjoy Legends League a little bit more now, or is it just your play style has changed a little bit?
Yeah, I just wanted to change things up a bit. I've maxed a few troops out now, so it's time to start hitting the big boys.
Oh, okay, exactly. Well, that's good. You feel a lot more comfortable being up in Legend League, and that's good because there's definitely a lot of people that say that they want to do something different, but they just don't want to go to Legend League, and it's like, well, if you want to mix it up, that's most definitely a place to go to be able to test to see how good your Titans and your troop level and everything else that you have, because if you go lower than your current league, you're really just saying, I'm not really testing much of anything. Of course, I'm going to destroy these people, So
yeah.
All right, we're at 20,400.
Ooh, getting there.
Yeah, let's get to 21K. Again, at least minimum for the night. Just to make sure that D is pleased. Don't want to cross her.
No.
Zalana, you saying you're the sorting hat of DOT? Well, not exactly Wrecking Nomad, but there's like a bunch of qualifying questions similar to when you go to Walking Dead. In how many walkers have you killed? How many people have you killed? The qualifying questions. You just got to make sure you know. Anyway, but yes. Now, Pulse, are you a collector, or are you a type, or are you a metaist? Someone who likes to be on the cusp of the meta and forges level 60 Titans on a regular?
Yep.
Is that what you like to be?
Yeah.
And that's fine.
I only keep the Titans what I'm actually using most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
I go down to about 35, 37 4-star Titans.
Wow.
All the rest gone. Everything.
And
gone.
that is totally fine. It is a viable play style, and people definitely enjoy that and still enjoy the game, and also at the same time still can have a variety. Because again, do you remember the time when some people were like, I only have 2 4-stars, my attacker and my defender? And it's one thing to have a good set of attackers and defenders, but you got to have more than one.
Yeah. I'm trying to get a set of everything now. Like a good berserker in each one of like a lightning one, a fire one.
Oh, okay. So you like to have in each one of the in each one of the attacking classes, one of each element. Okay.
I'll always have a Titan will fit a good attacker.
Yeah. Well, because what happens is when you see it in the chat, people will say, "Well, this garrison will fall if you have, high ice attack or high earth attack or high this," and you look at what you have and you're like, "Oh, I can't really get that exact combo for this." You know what I mean? It's like you want to have you want to have a tool for every single situation, and I totally get it.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on at the minute.
Yeah, and of course, too, with the defenders as well, you also want to make sure that and like I've said before, for myself personally, I'd like to have between a half dozen and a dozen defenders, between 6 and 12 Titans that I can just constantly rotate through. They would just make it so that it's not always going to be there's his garrison, just click attack. You know what I mean? It's as long as you make the other person have to constantly be on their toes about thinking about what you really have there, then There's always that. Plus, here's just a super crazy tip. This is just nuts, but it is true, and it is exactly the way it works here in higher leagues. Is there is a lot of mapping that goes on, and mapping, I mean, is people will take a spreadsheet on the computer or a piece of paper and make a list of players' garrisons and Titan and the number of your defense. And if they know what the defense number is, they will know how to peg your garrison and know exactly which Titan you have on there. So the one thing that you can do that will actually make a difference and screw that whole system up is to take one troop away, or change the spells out, or you can actually do that, and it will throw everything off because, of course, none of the numbers will match up correctly because the numbers will not add up to the same total. So I just want to throw that. Yeah. I just want to throw that out there as a viable way to screw up the whole mapping system when people do map out garrisons. Oh, sure.
I'm hoping to get my Urcon up to level 60, and when the fusion comes.
Oh yeah, okay, nice. So is your Titan Hall super filled up then?
I can't tell because I'm just upgrading it now.
Oh yeah, so that you can't tell you. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it's real full, but it's. I did quite a lot of out of fusion using.
Corey says is a Dumbledore for show. Yeah. Yeah, I would definitely be the Dumbledore for show. Alright, so how many is this? Let's see what we got left here. What's up, Zaret? Good to see you. We are getting close to the finalization of the stream. We're going to get over 21k souls here. And with the remaining bit of souls that I will be getting between tonight and tomorrow for the finish. What's up, Joe? Good to see you. Now, you know Joe, don't you, Pulse? Joe's a long-term member down there in Dragons as well.
Yep.
So Zalan, I just got Zeus on my mini. So my main got double armor, and now my mini got double health for the spearman.
Oh wow! So now you get to actually do two different builds if you really wanted to.
Yeah, I can compare and see which one does better.
That's nice.
And both of my Athenas on my main have just bad builds, but this mini got the perfect Athena, just like you did earlier on stream.
Oh, nice. They're both defense. Which it's just a, what's it called? It's a 25%, it's a quarter roll. You got.
Yeah, my main got the exact same Athena. Same skills everywhere, same places.
Mm. Just a little bit more.
I love playing with my Athena. I've heard a lot of people say that they didn't like her, but I started playing with her and she's really fun.
It's the fact that she doesn't give as many summons. That's the big deal breaker for a lot of people. They're like, ugh, not enough summons. So those people that complain about the hand dryers inside of a restaurant, they're the people that have a problem with Athena.
I don't know, because I send my spearman out, and I send her out, and then the maiden's just coming behind her, kill everything while she tanks it, so it's quite fun playing with her. That may change at level 25 troops, but for now it's pretty fun.
Nice. Well, this is nice. I have Pulse and Work, NTG, both hanging out here on Discord, along with Shia. Shia, of course, does a little bit of lurking, a little bit of talking, but that's all very common for Shia. But but for a Warrenker and Pulse, they're both first time on Discord here, and I definitely enjoy when people join in the discussion. So it's awesome. I am very happy and pleased. So
I am one battle away from 26K.
There you go. Very nice.
Nice, get those DGs.
Yeah, I need the gems. I started the event with 21K, and I'm down to I think 3K gems right now. Trying to finish it out, free to play, but it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, I'm about 8 battles from finishing my mini, and then I'll turn back to my main and start farming the extra souls.
Nice. Roft says, I'm a fairly new player, and Athena was great. Middle, low range. She did come out in the higher leagues today. She still held her own. Minimal losses. There you go. Yeah, because when it comes down to summoners being used by any different range of player, they can actually... Some players may say, "Oh, she rocks for me," but I'm at this stage of the game, you know. I'm this castle level with this level of troops, you know. So it does matter where you are and how everything works to how much you will enjoy certain types of titans.
Yeah, my Athena's level 52, and she's guarding my garrison, and I've gotten several defenses on her.
There you go. So there is that.
But what are people calling the best role for Zeus?
That would be, I mean, some people would say, like, you know, double health. But, you know, when it comes down to how many people are going to continuously say that they're not even going to bother using Imperials. For instance, I don't ever use my Imperials for Calvarex. Never. You know, I could really care less about the Imperial skills on Calvarex, just because it's all about his his Skelly skills. So
right. I've heard the same thing about Hell, but I really like running her with half and half.
Well, yeah, I think everybody will have different preferences though too. But the nice thing about militia is the fact that they're super fast to generate, so that really doesn't hold you back. If you that's the one really great thing about militia is you can't really be held back from grinding because you just didn't have enough militia, you know.
Right.
You know, because being a streamer, I'm always concerned about making sure I have enough troops to stream X amount of time, which could be 2 hours, 3 hours, 5 hours, 10 hours, you know, so you want to be able to last and not have to be able to, like, oh, I have to stop streaming because I just don't have any troops, and I don't want to personally gem these troops just to live stream. So.
Yeah.
Oh, Game Rescue's here. You were joining in there, Game Rescue. Game Rescue says I got double armor and love it for attacking. Well, there you go.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what I got on my main, and so I'm like, and then I heard Game Rescue talking about it specifically, that you can actually get up to a usable level of armor with that. So I'm looking forward to trying that out.
Okay, there you go. I can use all my relic slots for storm mains, and the imps will be really nice meat shields. Resist 75% of all troop and titan damage for the most part. There you go. So Game Rescue is using the imps for Meat Shield. So some will and some won't, depending on... It does depend on your relics. I mean, not everybody's going to just instantly have all the right relics to match up exactly what they want. So there is sometimes you either have to play the I don't really care about it because I don't have the relics, or I do care about it but I need to get the relics, you know. So there will be a few different cases.
I haven't pulled my choice tokens yet.
Oh no?
Yeah, I know I'm getting the apple, but I'm back and forth on the Poseidon's Crown and the Gifted Dionysus. Not sure which one. I've got a Poseidon, but I got him in a pull event, so I don't have the crown. But I don't have the same with Dionysus. Got him from a pull. I don't have the gift. I don't know which one to go with.
That's it. I'm in the same boat. I got Dionysus on a pull as well. So the last event, I got his first relic, and then so this event, I pulled his second relics, and I have both of his relics.
I mean, he seems to be pretty good without those grapes even.
Yeah, that's what I'm using to grind on my main for this event is Dionysus. He's pretty good.
Oh wait, did I already pull both of them? Yeah, I guess I have both of them already at 21. So...
You make short work.
Yeah, I've got Rex relics on him, so I got the militia and the skeletons out in front.
I ran out of militia earlier today, and I was running in with cats and maidens. It was just as good.
All right, so I'm grabbing right now on stream. We'll grab the golden apple. It's like, what am I gonna get, everybody? Is it gonna be a 4-star? If it's gonna be a 4-star golden apple? Oh my gosh, it's a 4-star! What? And then we also have, I'm going to grab the Time Worn Doll for my my second Chronos.
Yeah, I don't have a Chronos, but I've heard the Time Worn Doll is still good for like Skullnar or maybe even Urkon.
So there you go. Those are my two choices. You get to see that happen live. I'm at 21k souls. Godan's here. Godan, you want to do some live streaming? You want to take over some live streaming, Godan? I gotta head to bed. I gotta head to bed. What did I pull? 13 to 21,000. So
pretty good.
So like 8k souls real quick on the live stream tonight, something like that. That's not bad. I can do another 8k tomorrow. I'll be at 29. So, Godan says, just getting home from a dinner party, need to settle in and get a few more souls. Okay, so Godan says he's gonna stream in a little bit for everybody. So be very pleased for Godan. Here, I'll take my portal stones down from 13. We'll do a few more battles, especially since some people just joined in. What clan am I in? I am in... You're not going to be able to search it because they're all closed up. But what I mean by that is they're not... An open alliance is able to be searched. And then, of course, any of the other ones that are closed, you can't find them. But I'm in NTG Hammer. So here, I'll show you real quick. We're on the leaderboard. So you can see us in top 50. There, NTG Hammer. But also, I also most of the time spend in NTG Legends, which is in apparently like top 60 right now for the event. But I like being in Legend League. I really don't like being in any leagues lower than Legend League personally. So it's kind of opposite of what a lot of other players feel like in the game. As many like to stay out of Legend League. But I don't mind it. I actually like it in Legend League.
Yeah, I spent a long time riding up and down and going down and then coming back up. And since I've been with NTG and just hanging in Legends, it's kind of been nice.
Yeah. Yeah, hanging out in Legend League's fun. There's a lot of ping pong lands in Legend League. It's like one of the biggest advantages in Legend League, I feel like, is all the ping pong lands. So.
Oh yeah. I got 3 4-star battle drops today.
3 4-star battle drops. That's nice.
Yeah, I got 2 Goliath belts and a mount armor. I'm not sure, what resists, but I'll take it.
Cool.
A Relic. Oh, does anybody keep their relics on their farms and mines, or you just get rid of those?
I have, if you're talking about the relics that modify your farms and stuff like that, I have my farms. I have all of those maxed too as well, and the reason why is because the one resource in this game you will need forever and ever and ever is food. Castle 25 players need food just as much as any other player all the time. And it's not just because they need to generate troops all the time, because they're constantly pushing themselves to the max and attacking and beating the crap out of each other Castle 25 players all the time. Yes, but also because you need that food to be able to level up all your new relics and level up your titans. Because Castle 25 players, after they level everything else up, gold has absolutely no value whatsoever. Now, I leveled up the gold modifying relics, a majority of them, all to level 6, a long time ago. So I have kept those relics because I spent the time to invest in those relics. And this is all back when I was like Castle 10, So basically, I'm keeping my gold modifying relics on my mines until I hit Castle 25. And then I will forge them all away, because they will have absolutely no purpose whatsoever. So, to all the people out there that have fused up titans and relics before and still hold on to them because you took the time to do so, even though for the most part you aren't using them on a regular basis, this is that situation with the gold mines. I would not heavily recommend that people take get a whole bunch of the those relics and take the time to level the gold mine ones up and everything else, because of course you can just easily invest in other relics. But back in the day when I was a super low end castle in 2016, the game had a lot less relics in it, so there was definitely a more of a need to be able to level stuff up like that. So, but you still can with the gold. But all I'm saying is now in the game, there's so many relics in the game. They're taking up relic spots with the gold modifiers can lead to more relic storage issues later on. So.
I'm glad you asked that question, because I've been wondering about that myself. I've been leveling up my gold relics, but just wondering if it's worth the investment long term.
Yeah, the food ones are worth the investment long term. If you say to yourself, I plan on playing this game for as long as I possibly can. If that is something you say in your head about Dawn of Titans because you like playing it so much, then I would recommend putting the ones on the food lands and just having them there. Because how much food you will eventually get, even though people will say, well, I only get this amount of food, it doesn't seem like a lot. When people say that kind of stuff, it's like, yeah, but if you do it every day, forever, it is a lot. You do get you know what I mean? And a lot of times you might check in and, yeah, you didn't play the game for 10 hours. You were at work, You know what I mean? And driving to and from work. You know, and when it comes down to like how much you generated in that time, well, if you weren't able to play while you were at work, why not capitalize off that? Collect it and then use it. You know what I mean? Because you may be pretty close to another upgrade of something. Or you, of course, especially if you're Castle 25, you're going to be like, well, I need to level up. I need to go through and do some inventory management. You know, it's a Monday after a conquest, you know. Well, of course, you're going to need a crap ton of food. So if you can't tell me that, you know, when you're starting to lose relics because things are timing out on you because you have 600 plus relics in your treasure haul, that collecting all your food from your level 25 mines, your level 25 farms, you know, and you have modifiers on there, that it's not helping you. Because it is. You know. But that's
they should put something in the game where you can like do a 2-for-1 trade, like for the level 25 castle dudes. So they could like buy food like a 2-for-1.
Well, when it comes down to figuring out what to do when you get to Castle 25 and how gold becomes pointless. Somebody mentioned that on the most recent live stream too. They said, "Can you give us more things to spend gold on?" And they're like, "We thought there was a lot of things to spend gold on." And they didn't understand that it's coming from a Castle 25 perspective, where gold, besides from what? Making spells. Like, not saying it like making spells, but I mean, you just don't spend enough to be able to even have it be an impact. You know? So when you have millions of food or millions of gold and you're like, oh, well, yeah, I guess making spells is an expense. Well, not really. Making troops is a bigger expense than making spells, just because of the ratio of how much you're really putting down on it, because of how many you're really making. So, I don't know. Let's see where we're... Oh, look at that. Look at that. 21K. So, nice. 21,333. And we're going to be ready to keep going, because tomorrow, let's do a quick rotation down the leaderboard here at the very end. So we're looking at 2.5 million Beta Soul. I pretty much got Beta Soul has first place locked down. Even with the day and 5 hours left, Events R Us is not going to push an additional 400K just to lock in the first position. So this is like looking at the leaderboard like on a Friday, where you know that everything is pretty much locked down in the positions that they're in, and that most people won't be moving different positions. When you look at the first and second and third positions. Although fourth place looks like fifth place, I mean, they could move. They could pull something pretty heavy and possibly move and knock out third. But I don't know. It's questionable to how much the rest of these teams are willing to spend past where the event ends at 28K. But the amounts between each position are not a lot. It really isn't. A lot of these are only 1,000 souls in between each one. You know? Or not at all. So.
It's going to be a funny season with everybody having to stick around until Tuesday and then jumping all around.
It will be. And it's happened before a few times. And people just have to deal with it. All right. All right, DOT community, I do want to thank again everybody for joining in the chat. And of course, as always, I will be back periodically throughout the week when, well, I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow for my showing off my Zeus completion of the event. It most likely will be a live stream. Besides from that, though, I will be back periodically throughout the week if there's anything notable to be had. I skip days kind of when it's like, yeah, you get to do 5 refreshes with for your for your your lands. It's like, well, I'm not gonna make a video on that. But anyway, so when we got some good stuff going on, definitely during the week, I'll definitely be all over that because I enjoy this game thoroughly, and I know you all do too. So thank you for all joining in again. And Warwick, Shia, Pulse on Discord, anything you want to say here at the closing of the stream?
Nope.
No, thanks for having us.
Yeah, awesome. And again, thanks again, Pulse, especially for being up so late at night. So, always awesome. All right, DOT community, I will talk to you all again very soon. Have a good night.